Just a quick update here. We've got, I don't know that I would call it a base necessarily. It's definitely a building. It's a way station, but you know, you saw that the other day, hopefully. We went ahead and put a fabricator in there. As you can tell, there's bone sharks now. Here, we're getting a couple of bone sharks up. I haven't decided whether to put up a second story in the containment yet. I want to see how many bone sharks will fit in here. I know it's 10 fish, but I think that the bone sharks count for 2. So if they have one more bone shark and there's 5 in there, then I'll know that it'll count as 2. Otherwise, it'll just keep going to 10, and that'll be plenty, so I won't need a second story. Of course, I put in some coffee makers and we've got over here. I might put in whole fish for food purposes. I've just been catching local boomerangs and cooking them up as needed. These, I got some supplies from my main base, and these peepers are peepers that I've collected over time that have been either accidentally hit by me as a roadkill, but actually I've already eaten those. So those peepers left are peepers that have gotten caught in gasopod explosions, and then they just die and they float up to the surface. And you could collect them and keep them and put them in a locker, and yeah, they'll rot. But as soon as you cook them up in a fabricator, it's like they were fresh. So, you know, cycle of life and all that business. I just keep them in there as needed. I don't have a vending machine in here for food, so I'm doing fish right now. I've just really kind of been waiting for bone sharks to mature and hatch and all that good stuff. So I went ahead and brought the prawn over here. It was only, let's see, it was only over there at the 3rd scout base. So I just kind of walked over the ridge. Nothing happened. Jumped around a little on the sand. As you can see, we've got all the tiger plants have matured now, the ones that I want. Oh, looks like we're missing one spot there. I'm dubious about the effectiveness of the tiger plants as a defense system because I've, as I was out here wandering around for quartz and titanium and stuff, this sand shark wandered over here close, and it's not like they are afraid of the tiger plants. They're not warded off by the tiger plants. They have to actually be hit by the tiger plant spines to be warded off. So if a Reaper Leviathan doesn't react to being hit like a normal predator does and run away, then I don't know. I don't know if that'll be bad or good, because he'll take extra damage for not running away, but the point of having this little hideaway is so that I can get my prawn suit back somewhere to where I can repair it, because we're assuming if I run away, then I've been damaged sufficiently so that I need to repair, and if he's still chasing me, that's bad. No, I would say not most. I would say some of this stuff I've just been picking up, like over on there's that little drop off over out there, just out there. Let's see, down where my base and everything is. If you go over there and over to the cliffs, there's a bunch of shale and limestone and all kinds of goodies over there, so I didn't hesitate to pick them all up. The gold and the table coral is how I might be able to scan a room over here. I don't think I will. I don't really need it right now. As you can see, we have a base that is constantly scanning for Mr. Happy over here. Mr. Happy Sunshine. Mr. Mr. Fluffy Rainbows over there. Captain Screechy. We haven't been hearing him roar over here yet, so that's good. But earlier he was much closer to the base than if you can see it there. He's much closer to the base than he was yesterday. He patrolled a little bit closer than I'm really comfortable with. Not this base, luckily, but that base down there. So I was kind of leery coming and going. Oh, that actually was going to work there. Oh. Oh. One tiny little ridge. Ooh. Ooh. That's it's a bit preposterous, but isn't this whole thing a bit preposterous? But yeah, I don't really want it there anyway. We've got the one lead. I think you need 2 lead to form a base unit. Yeah. I don't know that a base unit would actually be any better. No, it's pretty much the same effect there. Let's try and get it as close to the. It's been punctured by the. It's been punctured by the tiger plant, and it's filling up with water. And guess what? I don't care. For obvious reasons. Oh my god, it's filling up. What are we gonna do? What are we going to do? There we go. Whoa. There we go. Kidding me? Not enough titanium? It's literally just sitting around everywhere. I'm not kidding you when I say everywhere either. Just if I take a quick spin over here. Yeah, we got 2 little buddies. But look, it's just sitting in piles. There's just piles of titanium all over the place. Titanium, titanium, that could be titanium, titanium, titanium. It's littered. The area is littered with titanium. There's no shortage of titanium here. Oh, you want to come over here? Let's have some fun. Oh, whoop, a little too close there, buddy. See ya. Yeah, so that worked very well. I try not to kill the wildlife where I can avoid it, but that was, kind of his fault there. you hadn't come after me, wouldn't have happened. All you have to do is leave me alone, buddy. It's really just that simple. Alright. So, doot. This other fruit, I usually only like to carry one now, because it's not often that you get damaged to the point where having extra first aid kits would help you. At least where I'm at in the game right now. So, I just generally don't carry more than one for space reasons anymore. I used to carry two. Oh, I did charge up my I did go and charge up my habitat builder because it was running pretty low on power. I think this cliff face is pretty good protection here, so I'll just leave that one up there. Rip. Manliest possible gardening. When your garden violently attacks you, you know you're doing some manly gardening. Manly ASF gardening. I'm not officially a YouTuber or anything, but excuse me. Demonetization is a big issue right now for YouTubers, so I'm practicing it anyway. Just in case, I guess. Not that I have any anticipations to become a YouTuber or popular or anything. I have no aspirations to have subscribers. Not really, because I don't have any specific intentions to continue to do content. I just really happen to like Subnautica. I've watched Jacksepticeye play Subnautica. The person that actually, I kind of follow Bricky Orchid 8, and he's actually how I discovered that Subnautica exists in the first place. I was watching him play, and I'm like, you know what? No, I need to play this game. So I picked it up. But I still watch occasionally him and or Jack and or what is his name? Carnage or nothing. Obviously, I'm not a streamer, but I don't have my own sound effects really set up or anything right now. I don't even know how to edit a video very proficiently to any degree, so oh, we just need the one. Okay. Alright, and just this little guy. And now we've got the one spare. It's kind of funny because that's what we started with the one, now we have one spare, so. And by the way, no, do not plant a tiger plant in your aquariums if there is aggressive fauna in there. Even if those aggressive fauna won't attack you, because they won't. They will never ever attack you in the aquarium, no matter what. The tiger plants definitely will, and they will break your aquarium and probably your base in the process. So no, no, no. Never plant your tiger plants. With aggressive fauna. Storage made easy, folks. Now, if they tumble, if they keep tumbling, guess where they're going to tumble to? Oh no, not this area, anything but that. Then they will not tumble beyond that, trust me. Now, some of them up there have stopped. Some of them will probably just tumble into the planter. I don't know if they will tumble beyond the planter or not. Let's watch this exciting snail race. This is really not full video, not official video or anything. Oh, they won't. They're trying to go down there. Rock snail. Nope, I can't go. Nope. Nope, they're all clumped up. Okay. What? A wall locker? But I do that in every base. Alright. It's more fun to just have them laying all over the place. If you ask me. Well, I'm not a dang janitor. Everything respawns, so it's not like Fallout. You can't just, clean it up and then it's gone or moved or cleaned. It doesn't save everything. What notification is this? Not a real notification. Oh, no. Not a real notification. Don't worry about it. This is nothing. You see, nothing happened. Nope. He manages a Dairy Queen. Nope. Oh boy, it's my favorite thing. Titanium. Anyway, let's see. We're up to 3, and we got the 1 egg in there. Which should hatch soon, TM. Just kind of why I opened up the video here. I just wanted to appraise everyone of the progress that's going on. We've got all the tiger plants in place now. I think that's all I'm going to build over there. I'll double check everything in just a second. I've been keeping live fish in the lockers, and I don't think that it has an expiration date either. Pro tip. I thought if you killed the fish, like just stabbed them with not a thermo knife but a survival knife, and you had them dead, and then you just put them in the locker, yeah, they'll decay. But then when you cook them with the fabricator, but I think you could just keep live fish in the lockers. And you go, well, that's not realistic. I go, okay, well, okay. First of all, hold on here. That's not realistic. By what are you judging that? You can't keep fish in lockers. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so the fabricating the table coral into a scanner room makes perfect sense. But at the same time, can't have fish in lockers. Drinking 80 coffees at once to replenish your thirst makes sense. You know, it's still a game, folks. You know, and if you want to get real technical on sci-fi on me here, you could say that the wall lockers are equipped with stasis technology, so that anything living within them doesn't go bad, and that explains why, for example, acid mushrooms don't go bad. Why no fish go bad, but it only works on living tissue, so if you've already killed something and it's dead, then that's why your food goes bad in there. That's why dead fish go bad in there, but live fish don't. Like, I think you've probably noticed, but I have 2 large bone sharks in here, just chilling. They can probably chill forever. Whole fish, but the dead peepers continued to decay until they were at maximum decay. Anything living continues to decay, but anything dead continues to decay, but anything living remains in stasis in the locker. I don't know. It just doesn't matter to me, but you know, it matters to some people, I guess. So, all right, let's see. Now the double good thing is, oh, that's right. What we really want to do. First of all, before I forget, because risk of this little guy exploding is, I'm gonna say relatively high. You could just carry it. I'm just gonna say relatively high that we're gonna lose our prawn suit. And we have another prawn suit, so it's not like it's completely impossible to make a prawn suit. It takes what, 2 titanium ingots, some etched glass, maybe a power cell. Oh, plasteel ingots, yeah. Enamel glass, yeah. Aerogel, oh yeah. Well, that's, the ruby is a little harder to get than other things, but I have a way to get the other component. The diamond and the lead, you know, it's not impossible. That's all I'm saying. Lithium, I have actually so much lithium right now that I do not want more lithium. Oops.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Oh. Going out for a morning walk. There's even a whole chunk of titanium. This is what, lead? Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. They don't even attack you when you're in the suit. Just for the record. grappling hook would be so good for mobility reasons, but then at the same time, it's like I would only have one battle arm. I think if I'm actually going to do this, I think I could do a grappling hook torpedo arm, if I could do that. See, I think that metal salvage just respawned, if I'm being honest. God, yeah, you should. Yeah, by the way, you can raise stalkers. So if you are ever lacking in titanium, you could come over here, build a base, raise your stalkers, and then the stalkers will bring the titanium from a perimeter, an area, and just collect it and make like a little titanium nest. They do that anyway in the kelp forest for the uneducated, the uninitiated. So, yeah, this generally the side of the Aurora, as we come to understand it, is relatively safe. And see how we're at the side now, but you don't want to go to the back. Trust me on that one. I can tell you from personal experience. And as you can see, you don't want to go to the front either. That would be a no. It would be a no-no. So that's our relative safe area. My original plan was not necessarily to make it in this little cubby hole. I'm gonna go over here a little bit. Stuff gets real. I'm just gonna let it get real. No, I'm gonna scream running like a little girl. Not gonna let it get real. That's crazy. My original plan was actually, oh boy, was actually to build on like this cliff. It goes out a little bit. Yeah, don't worry about him. He can't do anything to us. He can obscure our visibility, I guess. Hey, little buddy. Yeah, you get that boomerang. You get it. Show it who's a man. Sand shark. I don't think he notices we're here. So I was gonna build it like up here on this ridge. Hello. It's the ship shaking. It does that occasionally. I was gonna build it up on this ridge. Because like if I have to run, like you see how there's even a ridge that goes down along there? I was gonna build it all like along that area there. Because he has been known to patrol up this way. So what I really kind of wanted to do was make like a perimeter line all along that area there, and just he's under the sand there. If you can see his little fin, and so that I could have like zone him out, basically have a safe zone that we could go to if we needed it, or safer. There's not really a safe zone with the Reaper around, but oh, that's adorable. He wants in. Don't let him in. That's a bad idea. For the record. Yep. All right. And then even when I get out, I've got my spazzy wazzy suit. Crossfire. Crossfire, anyone? All right. So, it's It is what it is. This little cropping area, it's probably out of his range. Asterisk. Probably. So I've got 2 out of 3 out of the components that I need. Prawn suit, my perimeter defenses. But what I really want to do is add a 3rd layer here, which is what we're waiting for. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got up to 4 now. Not seeing a 5th egg. So I'm going to cut it here. And then once we get this 3rd layer set up, I'll show you what I'm going to... I'll show you, but I'm also going to tell you now. I'm going to release those bone sharks into the area because while the stalkers and the sand sharks don't matter while I'm in a prawn suit, it could still be distracting enough while if the prawn suit breaks or if I get disoriented by being shaken around like a little chew toy, which I assume might happen, then they could become a distraction. So what I want to do is I want to release those bone sharks into the area. And you think, well, why would you release bone sharks into the area? How does that help you in the least? Well, animals, I can't confirm this 100% with bone sharks yet, but I can confirm it with both stalkers and sand sharks. Animals that you raise, fish, fauna, whatever, in captivity like this, like if you'll notice over here, it says armored shark-like predator raised in containment. They won't, if you release them into the wild, stalkers and sand sharks at least will not attack you, ever. They know who you are, they recognize you, and there's something in the game files or game code that changes so that is actually a thing. Like, it's not an accident. It's they recognize you and they won't attack you. So what I want to do is release, like, I'm thinking 4 would be not bad, but I'm thinking more like 8, like just a big pack of them, maybe 12 even, 16, who knows. I'm thinking 8 right now though. And then in that area, I'll know that I essentially have allies. And also, I don't know how bone sharks and reapers react to one another. So it's also possible that they could help me against the reaper. Probably not in any significant way, but you know what? If nothing else, if it doesn't do anything practical at all, first of all, at least I'll learn that, and I'll know that, and I'll find it out, and it was fun to learn that. It was worth the time investment, at least for me. And secondly, it'll give me a little more confidence in the area itself. Like, I don't really want to build the... I mean, I kind of do want to build the plants over there, but I also don't want to build the plants over there, the tiger plants, because it's like, it's too close to his patrol area. If I'm building those plants and he just wanders over there, my understanding of the way the game works is, even with a reinforced dive suit, he will probably not attack and damage me. He will probably attack and devour me whole, just because I'm pretty sure that's how it works if you're out of your vehicle and he's not busy smashing your vehicle still. Pretty sure if he whatever you want to call it, aggroes you, engages you, gets to melee range, whatever term you prefer, I believe you're just dead, because they are that strong. He will swallow you like a sardine. And obviously that's not what we want. So we're getting close, ladies and gentlemen, to the final hour. hopefully see you soon. Peace.